Hello and welcome to another video to Union Arena here in the Tabletop Simulator. This time we're gonna take a look at the yellow aggro Jujutsu Kaisen decks, mainly the Megumi and the Nobara. Both of these decks are like kinda aggressive and they wanna do like a lot of damage early on. This Nobara is kinda similar to the purple Renji, where she can gain an active main ability without raiding a character. And the Megumi and the archetype for the Megumi usually revolves around the Shikigami and setting them back to active or playing them from your hand in your attack phase. So, as mentioned, we're playing the Nobara here in the red side. You can take a quick look at the deck list if you want. She's not that strong compared to the other Jujutsu Kaisen decks, and the yellow Jujutsu Kaisen is kind of weak in general, but still a fun deck to try out. And over here is the Megumi with the Shikigami and the Chimera Shadow Garden. Again, he tries to play like a lot of Shikigami from his hand and reset them back to active in his attack phase when he attacks. He's kind of similar to the mechanic of Mahito, except that Mahito plays the characters from the sideline. Okay, let's throw the dice to see who will go first. 4 and 3, so the Megumi will go first. Alright, let's start a game here on the Megumi side. We got our first action point, and we will just play our 0 cost into the energy area, refresh and end our turn. Now, the early game is pretty standard on both decks. We just play our low cost characters and try to get a lot of energy generation. We're gonna play this panda, which has step and is pretty good. We can raid the big panda later. And then, you know what, let's just take him back to our hand. The 1 cost in Toge, again, standard double energy generation character, and you need to pick one up. Let's refresh and end out. Alright, let's see if we can play a lot of cards this turn. We cannot, so we have to leave this one in the backline, just so we have enough energy to spend this turn. Yeah, I have to play my Belay in the energy area. Activate main, okay. When attacking, this is a Shikigami and this is a Shikigami. So the Toge has Nullify Impact and active main, pay 1 action point once per turn. All your characters in your front line gain 1000 battle points until the end of the turn, which is pretty strong. Let's refresh and end our turn. Okay, let's try to build our board tool with Nobara. We have a lot of energy, which makes me think if I should do the domain expansion this turn to get a lot of people out. I think I will do that. Let's play the panda, then let's play the domain expansion, set them back to active. Let's play another panda, I think. I don't know what, let's play him. Let's play another panda. And then we had 4 energy, which means we can raid. Move him to the front line. He has step, and he has double block and impact 1 and gains 1000 battle points. Right, again, you want to swing really early with these decks, so we're gonna swing with the panda. There's no one on the front line yet. And we get a get trigger. Okay, let's refresh and end our turn. 3 action points, we draw. We need double energy generation if possible, but it is not. Let's move him to the front line, I think. Then let's play the 0 cost Megumi. Let's play the domain expansion. Set them back to active. Let's play the divine dog into the energy line. Then let's raid the Megumi. Move him to the front line, activate Wind Blade ability, look at the top 5 cards. I can choose one Shikigami or Chimera Shadow Garden card and add it to the hand. The rest will be bottom decked, and then I can play 1 card with Shikigami, 1 action point, and required energy generation from my hand set to resting on the field. Okay, long effect. Search top 5 Chimera Shadow Garden is here, and we have a lot of Shikigami, but I think I will take the field spell. Let's bottom deck these. Take it to our hand, and then we can play one Shikigami resting. Then we're also gonna play this, I think. Unfortunately, we have to sacrifice one of the dogs, because actually, yeah, it doesn't matter. I will sacrifice the dog to play the Chimera Shadow Garden. It's rested, but like it doesn't really matter, except if I want to use the active main ability, I think. When Megumi is on the field and he attacks, I can choose up to one Shikigami affinity card on my front line and switch it back to active. Okay. That being said, we will swing with him when attacking, draw one card, and we're gonna sideline one card. My opponent can block this attack, so he doesn't hit for damage. The Megumi, however, connects. We're gonna swing with the Megumi. First, this one activates, and I can set him back to active. Then we hit the trigger, and then we're gonna swing with him again. Draw one card and sideline one card. This is difficult. This is a really difficult choice. I need the Panda for double energy generation, I think, because I have the Chimera Shadow Garden on field. Let's drop him for now. It hurts, but I have to do it. And then the attack connects. Choose one character on your opponent's front line, switch it to resting. It will remain set to resting next time it would be switched to active, which is the Megumi. Alright, let's move to the end phase. Refresh everyone except him. And end our turn. Panda becomes back active. We will draw one card. Okay, for this turn, let's lay one Nobara to the energy line. Let's play Gojo into the front line. This character is, I think, pretty good against the Megumi, because he's a double block character and he can block the smaller creatures. And then let's move him to the front line. Oh, he has double block. I'm sorry, I forgot about this. He has double block, so he could have blocked the second new attack and I wouldn't have lost a life. Okay, my bad. We're gonna swing 4000 impact 1. Not wise to block again. We get another Chimera Garden. Okay, let's move to the end phase, refresh, and then our turn. Alright, we can refresh the Megumi. It's draw a card. Oh, we should have dropped the Megumi. We have to do an action point draw, which is the domain expansion. That doesn't help us a lot now. Let's play the 10 Shadow technique. We can draw a card and play up to one character with 3 or less energy and 1 AP cost and Shikigami affinity from my hand, or sideline set to resting. If I have a Megumi, I can set it to active. So we drew another domain expansion. Search. I don't have a Shikigami anywhere, which is pretty bad. So I'm not able to do anything this turn. So yeah, just activate Toge effect, because I can't do anything else. Give both characters plus 1000 battle points. The Gojo can still block this, however I can activate the when attacking ability, draw a card and sideline a card. This time we sideline. We definitely need double energy if you want to keep this on the field, so I'm gonna sideline Megumi, I think. Gojo can block this, and he has double block, so he's set to active again. Let's swing with the Megumi, use the Chimera Shadow Garden. This guy will be set to active again. So swing with the Megumi. I kind of want to save the Toge on the front line, and I don't want to sacrifice any of these, so I will just take 1 damage. It's not a trigger. Then we swing with him again. Again, draw one card. Sideline one card because it's a Shikigami. And I can play it with this character next turn, in case I don't get a good energy card. And then this character can be blocked by the Gojo again. Let's refresh and end our turn. Okay, we draw one card here. We also have to do an action point draw, I think, and we get another one of him, which is good. We don't get a Nobara. Let's play him into the energy line, and then I will activate his active main ability. All characters on my front line gain 1000 battle points until the end of the turn. So move to the attack phase. Let's swing with the impact Panda first. Collar trigger. We can switch someone to resting, which will be him. And he will be frozen. Then we swing 3k Toge, which can be blocked by the Megumi. Okay, and let's refresh and end our turn. Should move more characters to the front line, I think. Okay, let's draw one card. And we get another Chimera Shadow card, and I think I should reduce this card to yeah, we have to do action point draw. Yeah, that's pretty good. But we need 4 energy for this. So let's play one of the domain expansions first. Set them back to active. Then we play the 10 shadow technique. I can draw one card. And then play a Shikigami with 3 or less energy from your hand or outside area set to resting. But I have a Megumi, so I can set it to active. Let's search and play the Shikigami onto the front line as active. This cost 1, right? Yeah. Then we will trash the Chimera Shadow Garden. It's unlucky, but we have to do it. We play the Nu. Then let's play another domain expansion. Set them back to active. We will trash the Toge to play the Panda without a raid into the energy line, and then we trash the Nu to play the Chimera Shadow Garden again. Yep, kind of weird turn, but that's all okay, I think. Okay, let's move to the battle phase. Let's swing with this character first again, draw one card, and sideline one. Block with the Gojo, double block. Let's swing this one, which can be blocked. Let's swing the Megumi, set this character back to active, I think. Get his when attacking ability. I still want to save this, I think, because there's only one attack that I can still block. So, draw a card. Set a trigger. However, next turn I need to get rid of this one. And then swing again. I can block with the Panda. Draw one card and drop one card to the sideline. Alright, let's refresh and end our turn. Okay, we refresh here too, draw more cards. We don't get a raid Nobara. We haven't seen a single raid Nobara in this deck yet. Pretty unlucky draw. We have a lot of people on the board, so we have to draw an extra card. This is not good. How do I move to the front line? Toge. Nullify impact. Could rest one character, but that's not good either. I can't do much here. Let's play the Nobara into the energy line, and then we end our turn because we cannot do much. You need all the other characters. Yeah, quite unfortunate. So move to the attack phase. Swing impact 1 first. He cannot block this. Nothing. ring. This one will be blocked. 2k can be blocked. 2.5k can be blocked. 2k. Should I sacrifice this guy? Yeah, we have 2 dogs in our front line. Back line, so yeah, we're gonna sacrifice him. Let's refresh and end our turn. We refresh here too, draw 1 card. Megumi raid. Let's move this guy to the front line. We need 4 energy generation for the Megumi and 2 action points. Let's play the Megumi. And let's play the raid Megumi. Again, this character doesn't have impact, he's just a vanilla with step. Activate his ability, look at the top 5 cards. Got one Shikigami. Actually, let me take this one. We bottom deck these. Get the Shikigami to our hand. And then we can play 1 character from my hand, set to resting. Set to resting. We also don't need another draw. Let's pay 1 action point to give all my Shikigamis plus 1000 battle points until the end of the turn. Okay. Let me just check my graveyard if I have this small dog inside here, but I don't think so. There's the big dog. Yeah, the small dog is in the outside area. So this character doesn't have but double damage. Alright, let's do some damage here. Swing 4k, they're all at 4k or 4.5k. I will block firstly with this guy. And rest one of the Megumis. Then 4.5k. I think I have to take that. Special trigger, pretty good. Good decision. We KO, right? KO the Megumi. That was really good. So the Chimera Shadow Garden will not be triggered this turn. Alright, let's move to the end phase and refresh. That was a really important trigger there. We still don't get a Nobara. Holy shit. We draw 1 card, right? We draw 1 card. Let's draw 1 card. Give me yes, finally. Alright, that is good. So we raid this Nobara, move her to the front line, activate when blade ability, choose up to 1 character on your opponent's front line, switch it to resting, and it will remain set to resting, blah blah blah. Switch it to resting. We did the action point draw, right? So we can only play 1 more card. Or we can give her double damage. Okay, then let's play the Straw Doll Technique Resonance. Choose 1 active character on your opponent's front line and 1 on my front line and 1 on your opponent's front line, and switch them to resting. If Nobara is on the field, I can choose 1 action point and set them back to active. Let's switch our 2k to resting, and let's switch the big body over here to resting. And because I have a Nobara on the field, I can set it back to active. Then we will use this action point to play the other Straw Doll Technique. Holy. Choose 1 resting character on your opponent's front line and sideline it, which will be the Megumi. Bye. And then let's move to the attack phase. My opponent has 1 blocker. Do I swing with him first though? This one will be blocked by 1 of them. Let's swing impact 1 first. I think that might have been a mistake though. No trigger. And then here it doesn't really matter which one will block it. Because she doesn't have double damage, I need to pay 1 action point for that. Then we connect. Get trigger. Okay, let's refresh and end our turn. Actually, in hindsight, let me freeze this character with her ability. Yeah, didn't pay attention. So last time I froze the Gojo and then KO'd it with the spell, but I also rested this character. So let me just freeze this character with her ability and then use the Stroll technique on the Gojo. So this character will be frozen and cannot be set to active. Okay, let's draw one card. Sorry for this retcon, but like it's kind of hard to focus in these matches, especially since you need to talk about both sides. Okay. For energy, we need a lot of people on the front line. Let's do an action point draw to hope for something good. Get a move these guys to the front line, then Megumi. And the 10 shadow technique. Draw one card and play Shikigami to the front line. Swing, block, swing, double block, swing, double block. So no one gets through. Let's refresh and hope we survive next turn. Draw a card. My opponent has nothing to prevent the impact 1. Let's see if he can get another impact 1 character. Nope. Choose one resting character on your opponent's frontline and sideline it. Let's outside this and move him to the front line. Move her to the front line. Yes, activate her ability. If on the front line, switch to resting and switch one opponent's character to resting. JK. Let's KO this character. I think I'm just fooling around at this point. Then yeah, let's just play the energy line. Oh, we can't do that. Let's just play the Toge into the energy line. Okay, move to the attack phase. I think we won. We're gonna hit impact 1. And it's an active trigger. GG. The yellow Nobara won the game against the Megumi. It seems like she's kind of fun to play. She's not too bad actually, I think. She's kind of like the Renji as I mentioned earlier, but she can also rest characters. However, I think that the yellow archetype in general is kind of weak. Same like in the Bleach one, the yellow archetype is like the weakest deck there, and here in the Jujutsu Kaisen set is kind of the same. Okay guys, this is the end of the video. The Nobara won against the Megumi. However, both decks are kind of like similar in strength, I think. There's one more yellow deck that I haven't shown much of, is the Satoru Gojo deck, but I think it's kind of difficult to play. But I might show it like in the next video. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a comment if you like it, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.